Hello everyone. Welcome to the Tuesday stream. Let me adjust my Blueprints profile real quick. Man, there's not even anything special on the profile page, like a little blue will or something like that. That would have been cool. How's it going, guys? You guys having a good one? Hold on, let's see who all's here. Let's see who's here to say hello to. Let me unpin my message. Oh, excuse me. I'm yawning because I've been up and about today. Oh. Alright, we've got Anastasia, Anucci, Nevo's here again. Jafar, Corgi, Jesse. I see Dashiel. Dash, I apologize. I always forget how to pronounce your name. You do tell me how to say it, but it's just one of those ones that I keep forgetting. I feel bad about that. Maxim's here. And there's Alexis as well. Alright, who else do we have in here? We've got Tinner and Charlie as well. I think that covers everybody. Oh, and Lunar's in there as well, too. And Idaril. Alright, I want to make sure I get to say hey to everyone, you know? Like I said, we'll keep doing this while we can, because one day we're not going to be able to do this. Yes, it was a good call. Everything's all sorted out. Let me adjust that, make that adjustment. Hello, Bob. Welcome, welcome. Charles, welcome as well. Alright. We're going back to grassroots streaming. What's up, Noah? Everybody, this is the time to go get your water. Go get your water, sugar-free drink, diet soda, whatever it may be. That's all we consume here. Mainly just water. Let's stick with that, because water's the best for you. Grab your drinks, go to the bathroom, do your stretches. Oh. I went to the gym today, and for the first time in 2 weeks, I got to lift, like physically lift heavy weights again. Excuse me, and my wrist was okay. I'm fine so far. I lifted heavy weights. I felt good about myself. I definitely... Do you guys know what stabilizer muscles are? If you use... Okay, quick little thing, right? If you're in the gym and you use machine equipment, right? Machine-assisted lifting, you will not develop stabilizer muscles. So the machine does little bits for you here and there where you notice how you don't have to balance anything and nothing tips left or right. It's always perfect because it's set up on the machine. So your form can have a little bit of, relaxation, and you can focus on the weights and the strain itself. When you do free weights, which are weights like dumbbells, barbells, bench press, things like that, basically the weights that are not attached to a machine, you develop and strengthen what's called your stabilizer muscles. So, and I've known people, I'm talking like they're fit, they're huge, like absolutely yoked, and they do machine equipment. And you'll be like, okay, no machine equipment. Go do that same exercise without the machine or something similar to it. And they'll be shaking like crazy because they don't have stabilizer muscles built up. Now, you can live your whole life without stabilizer muscles. Nothing wrong with that. They still have the strength. They're still shaking, but they just don't have that extra little muscle to stop their arm from shaking when they're lifting things heavy, when it's not being assisted with the correct, orientation on a machine. So I haven't touched weights in like 2 weeks at all, other than like one leg day. But then even then, like lifting the weights with my right hand was a problem. So today I went back and I was like, all right, I'm gonna do some bench press. And I started doing my bench press, and I was shaking like newborn calf ankles. I mean, I didn't even put any weights on the bar. I just started with a straight bar, which is 45 pounds for anyone that's curious. I don't know what that is in kilograms off the top of my head. Just a flat 45 bar, and I was like, I'm just gonna practice form. And even just the bar alone, my arms, dude, they were shaking like baby deer legs. And I still had the strength. I mean, I put all my plates on. I was doing fully, like, I did great, right? Yeah, close to 20 kilograms. I had good form, like I was doing fine. I'm getting back in the swing of things. But man, I was trying not to laugh at myself because I was just doing my regular reps and my arms were shaking like crazy. But make no mistake, if you see someone shaking in the gym, that doesn't mean that they're weak. It just means that they probably aren't used to using those stabilizer muscles. I learned this because I used to be I used to be an exclusive like machine only, and then one day I swapped over to free weights, and my strength was there, but I couldn't do anything. I was just wobbling all over the place, and I was like, this looks ridiculous. And then my friends in the gym were like, hey man, don't worry about it. Like, it's completely normal. You got nothing to worry about. So, you know. But also, you get other benefits too. Like, a lot of the people that do free weights are kind of douchey and like to throw their weights around and slam stuff down. But then you also get people who are like, I'm going to go use the machines, and then they get on their phone and sit on a machine for 10 minutes while only doing 2 sets. If you want to have a good time in the gym, you got to look for a good time in the gym. If you want to have a bad time, it's so easy to have a bad time. I could tell you guys years worth of endless horror stories about people in the gym, and you'd all be like, holy shit, that sounds terrible. And then I'd be like, oh, but you should definitely go. The gym is great. Hello, Monster. Welcome, welcome. Blake, you said it's 20.41 kilograms. All right, I'll just round that down to 20 kilograms, according to Google. No problems with the wrist, Corgi has been great. I'm getting back to regular wrist function. That's right. Honestly, Nevo, that's a good point. I talk about that a lot with my friends. We do that thing where we try to compliment each other, but it's just good. I saw that post recently online. I hope it makes it to you guys. It was about a guy who goes into a gas station. It's like a corner store gas station. And I believe it's like a Middle Eastern man working behind the counter. And the guy's like, he greets me and he's like, I match his energy with the way he speaks. So he's like, you know, Habibi, it's good to see you. And he's like, you know, I don't even know if he named the guy, but he's like, I started speaking back to him the way that he speaks to me. He's like, if I were to buy chips from anyone else, I would die. And he's like, where's your wife? How are you? Like, I'm looking for your wife. And he's like, you keep my soul going and shit. And he's like, the whole point is like, we go in, we compliment each other, we goof around. Like, they're being serious, but they also know they're just being silly with each other. And then he's like, it just brightens my day. And I'm like, yeah, talking to a lot of people think that meaningless conversation with people is pointless. Is really not. You don't want to be annoying, but if you just stop and kind of chat with a random person, it's pretty healthy for you. Even if you're just like, that's why I like to say every now and then, like, go out and text your friends or tell somebody they did something cool, you know, that type of stuff. We are starting with blueprints. I hate going to the gym alone without a group. It's torture for me. I was not comfortable going to the gym by myself for probably the first 2 years I was in the gym. I had to have someone go to the gym with me. And now I go to the gym on my own because I feel confident in the way I look, and I put my music on, and it's more like a routine for me. But I do understand the whole, it's not easy to just go to the gym. And public gyms? Oh man, public gyms are hell. I do not want to go to public gyms. I like the private gyms even more. Once upon a time, he was a gym fanatic, 5 hours a day every day, but not anymore. That's fair. You don't want to overdo it. Meaningless conversation is actually shown to have therapeutic effects on individuals, but tends to have negative effects as a whole if the topics are gossip. That's fair, yeah. You don't want the cheesemay out there. Leave the gossip at home. The only gym you have close to me is Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness isn't too bad. I've used a Planet Fitness for a little over a year, and they were very accommodating and friendly. I did have to wait for equipment. It was like you had to find the right time of day to go because a lot of people would go in there and pretend to work out. But that's going to be at any gym that you go to. Conversation is essential. COVID showed how important it was. That's true. It's good. Yeah, TCU, you gotta hit the nail on the head. Light pleasantries with strangers. You try to go to the gym when all the older people go, so I don't feel too worried about being judged. Jesse, here's what I'm gonna tell you about judging people in the gym. Alright? I go to the gym, and I judge every motherfucker in there. I look at their outfits, I look at their their clothes, their form. I look at the way they stand at the machine, whether or not they wipe it down, whether or not they're sweating or not sweating. I'm an observer. That's what I do, right? All I do, and I don't stare at people, but I people watch in the gym, and I'll get annoyed. Like some guy put his water bottle where he's not supposed to. Somebody else left their shit on a machine and then walked away. And I'm judging them. Hardcore, I'm judging them. You're a piece of shit. You gotta learn gym etiquette. But I don't do anything about it. I'm just like, they're probably doing the same to me. And then realistically, they're probably not doing the same to me. I'm like weirdly observant and love watching people. There's a good chance that they don't even give a shit. They probably don't even know I'm in the gym. They're in their own world. But here's the thing, right? Is like, who cares what I think? You know? Even if I am going to the gym and judging people, I don't hop on stream and go, hey guys, this happened in the gym. I don't go, oh, this happened. I tell one other person about my gym experiences, and it's usually out of entertainment, you know? Like it's nothing, but that's pretty much it. Like, you know, you're gonna get judged everywhere you go, and so like the fear of being judged in the gym, trust me, most people in the gym, if you look like you are confused or about to hurt yourself or doing something wrong, they will politely. People in the gym love to help, but we're afraid to. I see people doing stuff in the gym incorrectly, and I'm like, oh, that's like really fucking them up. That's like really hurting them the way they're doing that. But I'm like, I'm not going to go over there because it'd be like a douche move to go over there and be like, hey, you're doing this wrong. But I've also had people who looked helpless before, and I'll go over and I'll be like, hey, you know, like, oh, dude, I hate doing this exercise. I'm like, are you like struggling with it? Like, it looks like hell. And then they'll be like, yeah, I don't really know how to, and I'm like, oh, you want me to show you how to, you know, how I do it? And then I'll always be like, hey, I don't know if I'm doing it right. This is what I do, though, and it feels pretty good for me. So, basically you're a Twitch chatter, but without a screen. We always chat for 10 to 12 minutes before we get the game started here. It's always fun. Actually, Maxim, you might not have been around when I very first mentioned it, but I always said, like, I try to hop on and just talk with everybody first. I like chatting. As you guys know, I can ramble on for hours. Also, now that I think about, I remember getting frustrated yesterday at you not noticing the poem until you came back. What do you mean not noticing the poem? Oh, do you mean like me not paying any attention to it until I came back to the stream? Is that what you're talking about? When I had to take that break and I came back and actually read the poem and then put it in the correct order and talked about it? All right, we will get started here in just a second, but we got about like 1 minute before we get into gameplay. Yeah, there's good young people and prejudiced old people. That's true. I would say some of the most annoying people I've seen in the gym are old people. And one of the nicest guys I've met in the gym was like 88 years old, and he could run circles around me. He just looked like a regular dude, but he could quadruple any weight that I could do, and he was 88 years old. Dude looked like he was in his 60s. And yeah. I think that's funny. Soul, you and someone else were telling me to read it for a solid 5 minutes, and you were just like, I don't understand it at all. It's gibberish. I was getting a little tired last night. I'm glad we turned around and did come back to it, but I was getting a little tired on it. Thank you, Monster, for redeeming that. Pre-stream is amazing. Honestly, like I said, I like talking with you guys, and it gives everyone a chance to jump into the stream. But with that, it's time to get started on some gameplay. Hello, Payne. Welcome. Congrats on the 1 million Gecko views. It did hit 1 million. It did hit 1 million views. It's at 100. It's at 1,000,000 and like 57,000 right now. I just checked it before stream. All right, everybody, and welcome back for another episode of Blueprints. We're pushing on to day 55, episode 55. I'm loving this. It is now time to start some challenges. And I think our new challenge that we should probably do is work towards the dead end challenge. We do have We do have blue memos to get, but we also still have a dead-end challenge trophy to get. And I wonder what else there is. We have day 1 to do. We have curse room to do. Or not curse room, curse run, day 1 run, win in under an hour. And then now we have blue memos left. And I think that's it. A dead-end trophy. Yeah, where's our checklist? What have we got in here? Day 1. Okay, hold on. Let's go over here. Parlor games. That will come naturally. We don't have to rush that. Win the drafting strategy sweepstakes. I believe we have to draft 20 rooms, right? Isn't that correct? 20 rooms total that are dead ends. Then the curse mode, which is going to be rough. And then day 1 trophy. And then speed trophy. And then we get our final trophy. $20 dead ends to beat the record. Yes. Okay, so it is 20. Cool. Yeah, Gecko Gods is going to be very successful. Listen, all right? I'll tell you guys because there's not a whole lot of you out here. Well, the outside room counts, but if we draft... It's not... Is it an outside room a dead end if you don't draft a dead end in it? Okay, anyways, here's what I'm going to hit you guys with. Here's what I want to hit you with, all right? Something cool popped up on the Gecko Gods demo. I'm not going to take the mailroom right now. On the Gecko Gods demo page, I went and checked it out, and they made an announcement yesterday, and it said, congratulations, guys. We just hit 100,000 on the wish list. We're going to keep the demo live for a little bit longer. I'm kind of taking credit for that. I get like 40% credit, okay? 60% goes to them because they made an amazing game and people saw it and they were like, I want to play that. But I'm taking 40% because I've done the math, and between my 3 posts, it got showed to over 2 million people. And then yesterday they broke over 100,000, so they were like, we'll keep the demo up. And I was like, hell yeah. That makes me feel good. I take no credit in the popularity because that's just the algorithm in their game being good. But I am glad that I could help, you know? I'm glad that it was me, and I'm glad that it was Gecko Gods. Let me put it that way. The game is fantastic. The dev is super cool, and he's got what seems like a pretty cool team backing him. And then on top of that, let's do low and unlocked. On top of that, the game is fantastic. So I'm so glad that that is the game that's helping me grow my channel. By the way, for anyone that was curious, there's a good chance we'll hit 6,000 subs before tonight. The bunk room does count as 2 dead ends. Okay, this is perfect. Alright, well, here's what I want to look at, okay? Are we actually going to try for a dead end room today? Or do we want to try to adjust the rarity of all of our dead end rooms? I think we should take a conservatory. And we should adjust all of our dead-end rooms back to default so we can make this happen a bit easier. I feel like it's a good idea to stage them. The secret passage is a dead room. Alright, let's take our conservatory and make some adjustments. Let's see what we've got going our way. Okay, first of all, we've got Her Ladyship's Chambers. We already want that to be a commonplace room. Because the only way you can get it is if you draft down. And we're headed towards... We're headed towards, like, doing a dead-end run. That's the goal. So I'm thinking moving this down, pretty good idea. Now, the Rotunda? Oh, Chamber of Mirrors is also a dead-end room. Okay. Yeah, Draxus would be nice. The Rotunda being rare... The Rotunda also... We should set it to standard, because this could really set up some good locations for us to pump some good dead-end rooms into the corners. I'm not gonna make it commonplace because we're probably not gonna have gyms for it, but I will take standard. How do I know all this stuff? Which stuff? Or are you asking someone in chat that specifically? This can just stay a standard plan, that's fine. I think this works. Now we go to our conservatory and we go like this and we go, okay, what dead-end rooms do we have? We should make a list of them. We do not want this to be rare. Let's take a look at all of our dead-end rooms. We could set the bedroom closet back to common instead of standard. The dead-end cloister? Oh, that would have been cool. Alright, it is time for a list. Don't look at my blue memo list. Alright? Ignore it for now. Let's go like this, and let's do a new list, and let's do dead-end rooms. Just so we have like a good idea of what we're looking at. And we're going to start from the beginning, okay? We'll start with our blue rooms. It's so weird seeing the spare veranda as a green room right here. Alright, so dead-end rooms, the first one we have in our list is the bedroom closet. The closet, we can leave it standard. I don't think it needs to be commonplace. No, I didn't organize it. Okay, look, I was going to, but I did stream for 8 hours yesterday. So that kind of took over me. When I got off, I did not have the wherewithal to do my notes. Okay. No worries, Monster. I understand taking a call. That's what I had to do right before stream. So our first one is going to be bedroom closet. And it is currently... We should put its rarity down so we just get an idea of it. So that way we don't have to... We don't have to keep looking back at the list. It's currently... Oh, it's standard. It's currently standard. Okay, hold on. And I'm doing this because we're going to have to build our way up to the top. Like, we're going to have to do that. So that's fine. So next we have the walk-in closet. It's a standard as well. Walk-in closet is also standard. Next we have the attic. And the attic we made standard, which is good, so that's already good for us. The attic is standard. And then the storeroom, we made unusual. We should probably set it back to common. I think we should set it back to common. It's also not bad because we will need keys and such as well. Is the garage a dead-end room? I think it can be depending on how you draft it. So I'm going to set storeroom back to commonplace. You know what would have been really smart to do? Make like a list of all the rooms in alphabetical order. And then just never... And just always copy and paste it. So we said storeroom is now common. Okay, that's it for the first page. There's no more dead ends on the first page. I'm just keeping an idea. There should be 4 on the first page, which we've got. Second page, the garage is a dead-end room. The garage is dead-end and it's unusual, but it's pretty easy to get because we know where it's going to go. Okay, after that we have the wine cellar. We set the wine cellar to rare. We should probably set it back to unusual. That seems pretty reasonable. Unless we want to draft a solarium and then have our chances at the wine cellar. It's also an option. What do you guys think for that one? Wait, Jesse, you can hear conservatory music? I didn't even hear any music. Wine cellar is currently... After completing the game, you should do a chat plays blueprint stream. That would be pretty funny. Yeah, solarium boosts the unusuals and rares. Let's set it to unusual. Let's do unusual. That seems like a good call. Wine cellar can be unusual. Next we have the vault. The vault is already unusual. and it's going to stay that way. All right, page 3. We have the study, which is unusual. After the unusual study, Chamber of Mirrors is a dead end, but it's rare. That's interesting. Next, we have Utility Closet. Utility Closet is standard. Okay. There's our standard utility closet. Next, we have, next page, we have the sauna and the coat check. The sauna is unusual, right? And to get the sauna, you must draft the pool. I'm just going to throw that up there. I know we know this, but we might as well keep it that way. Like, just the extra things. Okay, we made the coat check common. That's perfectly fine. The coat check can remain common. The mail room. The mail room, we made it common, which is good. Okay. The mail room is a tomorrow, blue, dead end, and an upgraded room. Nice. All right, what did we say mailroom was? Common, okay. Is room 46 a dead end? I don't think it counts because we didn't draft it. Don't worry, Sunshine, you didn't miss much at all. We're just going through making a list. So we've got our mailroom. Freezer is interesting, but that's a rare. And then that's it for the blue rooms. In our bedrooms, we have the quest bedroom and the nurse's station. You know what? Let's keep these separated by color as well. Let's do like blue rooms. Because you know, we could play into this, right? Using our king's benefit or the scepter as well. So that'll be blue rooms. Then we'll do purple rooms. Quest bedroom. What did we make that one? That's a common. It's 2025. We have to segregate our room colors, okay? Quest bedroom, nurse's station is common. I feel like I should put the cost of the room as well. I might do that in like the other column. We might need to do that. We probably should. Like the attic, we know costs 3 gems. Because like if we're looking for it, we need to know how much it costs. Servants' quarters, unusual. We do have a scepter for this run. It's sort, not segregate. Well, yeah. I was just trying to like play into the whole joke because Nevo was making fun of me saying it's 2025. The bunk room is unusual. We should try to change the quest bedroom into the Geist bedroom and get a tomb outside for the extra dice. I don't even know if we could do that. Can we do that? Alright, what did we say for bunk room? It's currently an unusual, and it costs nothing. And then we'll put counts as 2 dead ends. After our bunk room, we have what? Ladyship's Chambers, which we just made commonplace. Does it cost anything? It does not. Can only draft facing south. And then the master bedroom. We made it unusual, but it was rare. The master bedroom is unusual. We did? It was the cloister? What do you mean? Oh, we got the last upgrade disc, yes. Can we change our upgrades? Is that possible? If someone knows how, just out of curiosity. It's unusual and costs 2 gems. That's it for the bedrooms. Orange rooms, dead ends, just the secret passage. The secret passage counts as a dead end, right? It does. Okay. The secret passage, which gives us... Or it costs 1 gem. The method is a little annoying. Yeah, we may not be changing anything. I do wish to know, but not right now. We've already got a plan for now set in motion, so we can work on that. Next, we have the terrace. It's a commonplace. All right, on to green rooms. The terrace is dead end, and it's commonplace. Costs nothing. After the terrace, we have... The greenhouse is no longer a dead end because we punched the wall out. Is that our only green room that's a dead end is really the terrace? Interesting. Never really noticed that. Oh, did I not put the rarity for the secret passage? Ah, thank you. It is standard. This is a little unnecessary, but, like, it's going to help us when it comes down to it. Now, our shops, we have a locksmith. Locksmith is an unusual. Do I want to keep the passageway? I don't mind keeping the other passageway here. Yes, Chris, we're going for a dead-end challenge today. Okay, what other shop is a dead end? Anything? The laundry room. And we made it unusual. It cost 1 gem. Oop, there we go. Hold on. I missed putting the cost of the locksmith up. It's 1 gem. Okay, let's drop that. That's it for the shops. Now we're on to red rooms. Okay, for our first red room, we have the lavatory. It is unusual. We should make it standard. Okay, lavatory standard. Then all that's left is the furnace, which is a red room rare. That's it for the red rooms in terms of dead ends. Standard lavatory is so yucky. I know, it sucks that we put all these away just to come back and do it. Now, Dovecote is unusual. It would be nice if it was not unusual, you know? Studio additions. What else do we have? The Clock Tower is a standard one-cost gym. It's a blue room. Clock Tower is standard. Oh, Clock Tower's 2 words. My bad. And it cost 1 gem. Okay. Next we have the Solarium. The Solarium is unusual. We can set it back to standard. So about this one, I think we leave this one here. My dead-end run, you got Draxus and Southern Cross, and it made it pretty easy. That would be nice. That would make things, I feel like, pretty nice. I think we should leave this one as unusual. Because the thing is we can draft it as we get further up into the house. And then, well, to make all the Solarium, to make all the dead-end rooms rare would be way harder than what we're doing. I'm going to keep it unusual so we can draft it later on in the house. So it's unusual and cost 1 gem. Where's my green rooms? Solarium. Unusual. 1 gem. What else do we have? The dormitory is a standard dead end. It's a purple room. Sorry, I'm just fixing these. I forgot to put these in alphabetical order. The chamber can provide copies of the aquarium, billiard room. Are you talking about Chamber of Mirrors? Alright, bunk room, ladyship's chambers, that's all good. So now we need to put our dormitory in here. The dormitory is a standard, no cost. Easy. Next we've got the planetarium. We made it rare. We should set it to standard. I don't think we should leave it at I don't think we should leave it at rare. Plus, we actually kind of want to use it anyways because we want to hunt down the telescope. So it would be nice to have it. So we'll go back to our blue rooms. Planetarium gives me standard and no cost. Okay, now that we have that one, the mechanarium is not a dead-end room. The tunnel is not a dead-end room. Did not mean to click on the closed exhibit. Outer rooms. I don't think we have to worry about these because we can't draft these in the house, and every one of them is a dead end. Yeah, I don't think we don't need to, I don't think we need to put these into our list because these are all dead ends. However, we should focus on, I don't know, what we should focus on. I'm trying to think, when it comes to the day that we want to draft, maybe the hovel would work for us. Because here's the thing, we have a silver spoon and we can keep checking that silver spoon. And I like the idea that we could have a gazillion footsteps with a silver spoon and use the hovel to try to just continue drafting. What room in the house, not underground, will you discuss your plans for destroying the world? That's a tough one, honestly. And then we could use Jim for rerolls if we get the study. We did check the spoon, I believe. No, we checked a key card, but we can get the spoon back. Lost Soul, you have a lot to learn about this game. Basically, this is just like one of the most intricate puzzle games to be released in the past decade. I'm pretty sure we checked a key card because I said I wanted a key card for today, so that way we could focus on getting our coat check and then being able to draft things with like the security doors. Okay, so let's get started for the day. What did we end our room in? The observatory. We could go outside and put an observatory outside. Is there any reason to do that? Probably not. Except we could get our constellation right away. Honestly, great spot for a dead end to start with. It's currently 1 p.m. for me here. Rooms facing north? I don't care for the compass, now that I think about it. Do I want the compass for any reason? It's one of my least favorite items. You know what? Maybe it can come in handy today, now that I think about it. Because we're going to need to build a path north and then build rooms along the side of it. We do have the observatory out there, but we could try for a dead-end challenge today. This would be... Okay, here's what I was kind of hoping for, but we don't have any gems. We want to remove our extra hallways, so honestly, I'll dump a dark room here. Let me think this through for a second. We dump a dark room, we could get a closet and turn the power back on to it. We add a hallway, we're getting another hallway for tomorrow. Is it good to have the extra hallways in our pool, or is that going to be too many? I think it might be good to have the hallways in our pool. I'm not going to lie. We don't have that many. I think it would be good to help us. Yeah, maybe we use a bunch of hallways to help us with the dead end stuff. Now, the real question is figuring out what route to take in terms of our constellations. Like, what day is it going to be? Well, there's our coat check. You guys know I love dead ends right here. Dead ends in the middle always makes me happy. Let's just go ahead and do this. Let's take this key card. That way we don't have to come back in here. Then we can leave. Then let's go ahead and set this to high. It's only going to take one step. We can do it right here. Yeah, Lost Soul, we are about... we're 110 hours into this game. So... there's 2 wind-up keys. Perfect. Alright, log into the network. Swanson G. The best way to do the dead-end challenge is study and laundry room to swap allowance for gems to reroll. We do also have a lot of stars we could spend to reroll, if it came to it. Oh no, because we don't have the inkwell anymore. That's right. Remote terminal access. View active terminals. I guess we should do an experiment for the day. Alright, let's see what experiment we get. Let's see if we get a cool one. Ooh, we got the map one. Ooh. That's interesting. Set your dice to 2? And maybe we do the fireplace room? We don't have 150. Or do we just... We're going to be looking at our map a lot today. Also, here's what I'm going to tell you guys. If I shift tab, it pulls up the map. So if we're going to pull up my notes, it's going to pull up the map. I'm just going to do the fireplace draft because I don't think we even have a shovel yet. I'm just going to stick with the fireplace. That's a lot of drafts still. There is a Discord that I have, Nevo. It's pinned on the front page of my YouTube and in the descriptions of all my YouTube videos. It actually should be in the description of this YouTube live stream. Yeah, we'll need the footsteps. I'm going to go with the fireplace, set my dice to 2. Let's start this experiment. And now let's change our doors back to high. With the keycard system. As of right now, it's mainly blueprints. That's like the meat of my channel at the moment. But I do like other puzzle games. I play a lot of cozy games, so think of it that way. Like cozy, relaxing games. I think we should go outside, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if we draft the observatory outside. I don't know what constellations we would have, but it doesn't... I mean, it would give us our... Oh, you know what? We do need the keys in the gems. Alright, hold on. Let's solve this, and let's go put the observatory outside. I have played Baba Is You before. This box is not blue. You're a liar. Every statement with the word blue is false. So you're true so far. The black box and the blue box are empty. Okay, so let's pin it this way. You're false. Let's pretend that you're true. That means you would be false. The black box and the blue box are empty. Yeah, Baba Is You gets frustrating. That cannot be the case, right? You have to be true, because only one box contains the gems. Right? Wait. Every statement with the word blue is false. If you're not true, that means every statement with the word blue is true. So that's not possible. Yeah, 2 sets of gems. Could we even have 2 sets of gems? Hey, that guy. Welcome, welcome. This box is not blue. That's a guaranteed true statement, unless the logic of the puzzle can override that. Can the physical presence of the box being blue be overwritten by wording? Does the wording take priority over the fact that the box is actually blue? Because this is a truth. This is false. It's got to be false. Which means you have to be true. Which means you have to be false. Does that mean there's gems in both of them? I'm confused on this one. Genuinely. I'm going to need help on this one. You guys got to help me out here. I'm confused. White is false because all the boxes have the word blue and cannot all be false. But we have this same fucking problem every time where it's like it says the word blue on this one, but it can't count it for itself, right? Didn't we agree that it doesn't count the words itself? It always counts? But what about that one time it didn't count? It does count itself? Yeah, but like on puzzle like 10, there was one that didn't have quotations and it counted the word for itself anyways. Alright, well if it counts itself, then that would be... Alright, so this box is not blue. You're true. Every statement with the word blue is false. That's not true. But see, then I get confused about that. So someone answer this for me. We're just puzzling this out because it's fun, right? I do like the explanation from someone. If this statement right here is false, Every statement with the word blue is false. That's not true. Does that mean that this statement becomes every statement with the word blue is true? Does it have to be the opposite, or does it just mean not true? Okay, so it just means the opposite then. Or sorry, it doesn't mean the opposite. It just confirms that this box is not true. So that's a false one. This one is a guaranteed lie. And then this is this box is true, which means the gems are going to be inside this box. Not every statement is false, at least one is true. Yeah, there's always one of each, and then it could be the other ones. It was just confusing me because it was like every statement with the word blue is false. And if that wasn't true, in my mind, it means that every statement with the word blue is true. This is, again, this is semantics, right? I'm playing tiny semantics here. But the way this is phrased, if I look at this and I go every statement with the word blue, it says every statement with the word blue is false. If that statement is not true, then you have to figure out, it's because it says every statement, that's where I missed it with my nitpicky bit. You have to find, it doesn't mean all of them. Because here, when you're reading it the first time, every means every single box. But when you swap the definition to being true, every box means you still have to pinpoint it. Yeah. Because this is saying every statement, which is not possible. But in my mind, I was thinking of the other two boxes because I forget that it applies to itself. But we did get our 2 gems, so let's go draft it outside real quick. Let's go ahead and spend our steps. If there was a box with no statement, yeah, that'd be really confusing. I preferred the paradox more. Alright. Let's get our observatory. We don't care about either one of these, so we'll take the observatory anyways, and then let's see what we get. Thank you, Maxim. We have Clavis the Key, the Sail, Farmer's Apple, and Spiral of Stars. So now we have 11 keys and 11 gems. Now this doesn't count as a dead end out here. And the Sail applies to the commissary, kitchen, locksmith, and bookshop. Okay. Oh, my chest hurts. Whew, I might have overdid it in the gym. I've been having minor chest pain since I came home. Alright, now we're back in the house. Let's get to drafting. I will take a bedroom here. Should I take a bedroom here? Or the workshop? I feel like I should take the workshop here. It's not crazy bad. It's just like enough discomfort that I had to like I can feel it. Like I gotta stop and rub my chest. Okay, this is what I was looking for. Drawing room and hallway are both pretty good. I think I'll stick the drawing room for later when we need extra rerolls. It does have a fireplace though, so getting the dice now could be great. We get 2 dice right away for this, so we could force a reroll of a dead end down in our corners. I think I'm gonna take the drawing room. Yes, we have a limited amount of footsteps that we can take every day, and there are ways to increase it. There's many ways to increase your footstep count. So it gets pretty interesting with that. Okay, I will take a hallway here. There's no need to reroll. We're not sacrificing anything with our dice. I think we take a hallway. And then we try to draft down to the corner. Getting the showroom would be nice right now. Okay, none of these are dead ends. The corridor right here is actually pretty good. Yeah, this is a hopeful dead end run. Honestly, I think I'm going to take the corridor here. We have plenty of keys for the rest of the run, and a key card. Closed exhibit is a waste. The den is also a waste, because we would rather have it in a spot where we can get more out of it. So a corridor is going here. And then we want a dead end room. Alright, and you know what? I think it's a great spot for the mail room, and we can just pick up our package and really just give it a shot today. It gave us the lockpick, 2 keys, the shovel, 2 gems, our metal detector, and some shoes. The shoes are a nice touch. It's the amount of footsteps is not random, it's determined by a series of things. Like if you stand in a certain room for the day, it could change the amount of steps you have the next day, but give you different resources. All of that sort of stuff. Wait, was there a map in there? Did I just not? Oh, I just thought that was part of the parchment, my bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. Does someone want to keep a counter of how many dead-end rooms we have? If someone wants to keep a counter, we currently have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 of the 20 that we need to get. Holy hell. Okay, there's our garage right there. This honestly seems like a perfect spot for the garage. And we did confirm that garage was dead-end, right? It was a dead-end, yes. And it does cost 1 gem. Chat's playing Dora. The map! The map! Storeroom is kind of cool. Garage, I think, makes more sense because we can get the storeroom anywhere, but we're more likely to get garage on the wall. So let's take the garage here. It will give us 3 extra keys that we don't need. That's 4. Thank you, guys. Oh, man. Okay, let's go to our drawing room. Let's go here. Something like a passageway would be cool. Okay. Great Hall? Not bad. There's better spots for a Great Hall, though. Maybe we should take the hallway here and save the Great Hall for another location. I think the hallway's better here. If we don't keep track every time, we will forget. This would be a cool spot for a Great Hall. Okay. I'm not opposed to putting the storeroom here. It seems very doable, if I'm being honest. We still have a path up, which is perfectly safe. We don't need another path up. And from here, we do have 2 dice that we can roll to try to get something here and here, like, attachment-wise. I think we can take the storeroom and be safe with it here. So let's dump it. Bonus keys. Hey guys, you think we got enough resources? Damn. Alright, there's 5 of them. I hope the AI summary is like, the chat is counting or something. Ooh, now this is huge. Because what we want to do here is something like this. Actually, we would still want to go up. So maybe we put our chapel this way. I think this makes the most sense for us. It's a good spot to have another room, and we don't need to go off the middle column just yet. Oh, you know what? No. Maybe we should leave it originally. AI summary, the chat is doing math. Maybe we should leave it like this. Because it's, we did want to get our ladyship's chamber. So, pulling it back down would be nice. Let's go this way and keep the middle of the house open for now. Now, here's the other thing. Before we continue too much further, is there a specific room setup we want to get? Do we want to shop specifically later on? I guess we just save that until it's like time. And then we can utilize it however we need to. Oh my god, lockpicking skill is freaking useless, man. I kind of like the showroom being here. I also like the aquarium being here. The aquarium is better than the showroom. However, comma, if we go to the showroom, we could potentially get an ornate compass and rotate rooms, which seems amazing. Being able to rotate our rooms seems a whole lot better than one path going north. What do you guys think? We're doing this one as a team effort. You think showroom and try for the ornate compass? No gambling? Oh, we always gamble, nature. Anastasia, you're on the aquarium still? I think I gotta go showroom. Because if we get the compass, it's gonna be big for us. We did get the ornate compass. Okay, that's pretty big. And we could even check it, or we could still get the moon pendant. I'm holding off on buying the moon pendant until later. Because now we can do things like this. +2 dice seems pretty good. We don't need to rotate anything here. We've already purchased the wealth trophy. I'm thinking the extra rerolls here, and then we go back down. I think the boudoir going up here is pretty smart. Yeah, we can use the trophy room fireplace later on. Okay, I think we go back at this point. We can go up here. It's still safe to do this side. Secret passage, we said, was a dead end, right? And it remains a dead end. So this seems like a really good spot. Okay, in my head, we draft the secret passage and we choose green and try to get our cloister. If we don't get our cloister, we get a courtyard, which is also really big for us. Then we can proceed to draft down, but there's a scary thing about that. If we do that and we get Ladyship's Chambers, we don't want to draft it here. We would rather... damn it, I think we take the den. I think you take the den here, and you just draft Ladyship's Chambers right here, because we're almost, like, guaranteed to get it. We made it common. We have dice to roll for it. We can set our rooms to purple to be more common to get them. The secret passage is a dead end. But... yeah, if we take the den, we do lose 2 dice. I guess we should take the secret passage. It just kind of sucks, though, because, like... we're wasting a room here. Because this is 3 rooms that we can't dead end. Unless we did the library here. I'm not gonna lie, I think we take the library and put the secret passage elsewhere. I think we take the library here, and we're drafting rare rooms from the library. So let's see what happens with that. Let's take library and see what happens. There's a trunk in here. We will use a key for it. The live Barbie. Emerald bracelet would be good for today, but we do already have 12 gems. So I'm not as worried about it. A study would be cool too. If we got a study here, that'd be pretty big. Alright, we'll use a key. Okay, so here's what we're looking at. We leave an empty space. We take a laundry room. Good possibility. Or we take a treasure trove and we rotate it to go down, and we draft Ladyship's Chambers. And then we set our treasure trove to what color? I think treasure trove down. I think treasure trove down. I think, do we set the scepter to purple for Ladyship's Chambers? Or do we set... Okay, here's what we've got. We've got two options here. We can set the banner of the king to purple, or we could set the scepter to purple. What are you guys thinking? We can't set them both to purple. That would just be a waste. The rooms that have the most dead ends are blue rooms. So one of them needs to be blue. I'm thinking the banner... I think we do scepter to purple, and then later on we change it to blue for the banner of the king. Or... I mean, I guess we could just pick up... Well, we picked it up anyways. Scepter to purple. We also have a lot of coins to go back now. We don't need the master key, but we can get other things. Definitely trove for money. Either way, you're getting a dead end of it. That's true. The previous box in this room contained a true statement. Lies. Unless it's a... Inside of pink, salmon pink boxes with two squigglies on them. On red notes, if they're typed, they're true. This game's just fucking with me. Alright, so we should roll till we get Ladyship's Chambers. We got... Okay, that's funny. We're gonna redraw and get the Ladyship's Chambers. I'm pretty sure... Okay, we did get it. That's big. Now, we have extra steps when we go back to the boudoir as well. So, Ladyship's Chambers confirmed dead end. Hello, Mo. Welcome. Did we get... Oh, well, that's funny. The coin purse. And this is, yeah, do we dig... I was going to say, on our map, do we dig in the middle of the room? Or is it like... I don't know where to dig in here. Oh, it's like right here. Okay. Let's dig up the Ladyship's Chambers. See what we've got coming our way. We got the coffers. That's just all gems, right? 8 gems. Alright, that's kind of cool. Not that we really need them, but they are nice to have. I'm sorry that you have a migraine, Mo. But yeah, what a letdown ending. It is pretty unfortunate, right? Okay, now here's where we get careful with it. If we come here, we're likely to draw purple rooms. That's not what we want. We do not want to draw purple rooms right here. Order the pump manual? Okay. We will purchase this. We don't need the master key. Yeah, we do need food. Okay, so here's where we come back. And we go, okay. What are we looking at here? We gotta go back to the front of the house. Imagine not having 250 steps. No, Aaron, there was a umbrella laying on the thing. Okay, here's what I'm curious about. Do you guys think we change it at this point? Like, we have 3 dice. I think we're okay here. Okay. This is kind of nice. What I'm aiming for is something like this. Dining room this way. This seems like the best bet for me. On the bench was the... yeah, it was just that. We will take our steps now. A key on the floor. Now, any purple dead end here would be cool, like the nurse's station. Okay, bunk room, we should just take it. It's already better for us. We don't have another green room, but who really cares at this point, right? Like, why is this free? Did we axe the cost of the nurse's station? Why doesn't it cost a gym? Am I crazy? But we did get the bunk room, so we're going to take it. It counts as 2 dead ends. It's like a necessity to have for this. Oh, because the bracelet. Thank you. I was losing my mind. I was like, why in the world is this free? We will take our bunk room, though. Two extra gems. Lovely. Hamster buddy. You get a little sip of that water. We'll leave you today. 8 out of 20. Jesus. How many more dead ends do we have to get? This isn't going well for us. And our dice are now back to 2 because of the dining room's fireplace. Okay, now here is where it's interesting, because I think we should take our bedroom here to get the purples out of the pool. And then if we get like a hallway, it'd be good to get the nurse's station or the dormitory right there. I think we should take the bedroom. And just, that way we don't have to worry about redraws or rotating or anything. Let's do bedroom and see if we get a hallway. It would be nice. No loot in here, unfortunately. Now, is it time to set? No, we're still on purples. That's fine. A hallway here. Okay, courtyard is also perfect. Especially because we have other resources. So we could do this, and then we'll probably be able to dump our dormitory. I did not forget about the boudoir bonus yet. When we go back into it, we will get our steps. The walk-in closet will also give us more steps. 2 dice is crazy good. I did not want to pick them up yet. I apologize for that. I was just trying to pick up the coins. We should be able to get... Okay, nurse's station, honestly, dump it right here. That seems great. That's another dead end for us that we can just knock out. And it's in a pretty decent spot that we can come back to for steps. That's another thing. We should dump something like a blue room, because the aquarium's going to appear because it's set to purple anyways, and it's powered, so we could do some other stuff. I'm kind of okay with using the conference room here. Actually, you know what? We could just force a dead-end room right here as well. If we forced a dead-end room, we would end up with about 20 steps once we make it back to the boudoir. But I like the idea of just going up again. Plus it dumps the conference room. I don't know. I think it might be smarter for me to just put a dead end right here. And then don't play on this side of the house anymore. Like, play on it from the boudoir only. I think we should go for a dead end. Let's see if we can get one. And if we don't, then we don't. That's fine. Like, it wouldn't be the worst. Okay, perfect. The servants' quarters. Okay, which one's more rare? Dormitory or servants' quarters? Servants' quarters is unusual. Dormitory is standard. We should take the servants' quarters because it's harder to get. And we should dump it here, and then run back. I will pick the keys up for literally no reason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's hilarious to me. 8 keys in here. Okay, so now we got to go back. Skip the nurse's station. Now we go all the way back, all the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We can only draft 7 more non-dead-end rooms. This is getting sketchy. We will get extra steps once we make it back into the boudoir. Is there anything we want to do before we come in here and get our steps? No, there's not. It's time for us to go to our boudoir, and a 4-door room is kind of like super important here. Any 4-door room would be really big. Gymnasium is not terrible, but it could have been better. Honestly, I still like the idea of the aquarium, but it's going to keep showing up because it's purple. 10 minutes till my dorm's Wi-Fi cut off. Oh no. I think we're gonna choose the aquarium here. I think we're gonna choose the aquarium here, just to get it out of the drafting pool. This is a good spot for it. I think we've got another aquarium left. We should have 2 aquariums in our drafting pool. So what we do here is we go, okay, do we want another room on the right side? It's easier to get to the middle. So I'm gonna choose this one here, and maybe we can draft a dead end there. So we leave our aquarium facing this direction, and we go up, and then work our way to the left. It'll be better. I think it'll be better facing the right wall, because here's the thing: we have the access to come from above, which is easier than it is trying to come from above and down. So let's do this. All right, aquarium has been chosen. Now, king to study. All right, so here's what we got. We either set our king to green or blue, and I don't know which one. Let's take a look at our rooms first, okay? In our purple rooms, what else do we have? Master bedroom. It's likely we could still get the master bedroom up here. Can you even get it this low in the house? In fact, we only have 1 purple bedroom left, right? The dormitory and the master bedroom, those are the only ones we haven't drafted yet for dead ends. This is all of the dead-end blue rooms that we have, which is a lot, including a better chance at getting the study. I'm only talking about dead-end specifically, not all purple rooms, just dead-end rooms. Orange rooms, we only had the secret passage, which I don't really care for that much. Shops, not that great. Red rooms, also not that great. Green rooms gives us solarium and terrace, but it does give us 4-door chances. Blue has a lot of non-dead ends, but I think we have to set it to blue. Genuinely. Which of these rooms has a fireplace in it? Any of these? Cross out the ones I already have. If we set it to orange, we would get something like the Great Hall right here, which allows us to move around. But there's not that many... Yeah. Sauna does not count as a dead end? I thought it did. Where's it at? Is it in the studio editions? Found floor plans? Where's my sauna at? Sauna counts as a dead end. Or is that... I'm confused. Why is it a different color? Why is this dead end grayed out, but this dead end is a lighter color? Does that mean anything? I'm just curious. Like, all other questions aside, why is the dead end for the sauna darker than the other dead ends? Oh, sauna not being a fireplace. That's fair. But still, again, this random discovery. Why does this say... Why is this, like, dark gray? And this is, like, actual gray. It's very weird. The steam fogging it up. It's like, definitively a different color. Alright, what are we going to choose? Let's take a look. Green? What do we have for green? Let me check my green rooms. Let's see what all green rooms we get. If we choose green, we're not getting a secret garden. Not happening. If we choose green, we're not getting a morning room. We haven't added it to our pool. The greenhouse could show up, but big whoop. It's not a dead end. The veranda, likely to get. Courtyard has already been taken. Patio, likely to get. Terrace is a dead end and could be on the side of the house, which would be nice. And then our cloister could be pretty big for us for just playing in the first place. I think we might have to take green. If we took hallways, we're getting passageways, which don't cost anything. But the only dead end we get is the secret passage. You know what? I think hallways may be a better option here because of the Great Hall. And the secret passage. We only have 10 dead ends right now. Yeah, I think it might be better. Greenhouse is not a dead end since we broke the door down. I genuinely think the hallways might be better to get. Because this is a dead end that lets us choose a specific room color afterwards. Which is better than the singular dead end we get from terrace. And hallways have multiple doors. Green rooms do not have as many multiple doors. Alright, let's set it to orange. This feels weird and wrong, but I'm gonna do it. We did get a clock tower here. That's huge. We'll take our clock tower here. Take our 2 coins, I guess. Quick, is it 1:30 in game yet? Oh no, run, run. I don't know if we're getting it today. But this is practice. A hallway here is actually okay, but I think I'm gonna rotate it like this. I think I'm gonna rotate it like this and not go up. Because we still have a compass, keep that in mind. We'll do hallway here first. Because I would like a dead end here, but I need like a great hall in the middle. I need a great hall in the middle. If we could get it. Honestly, give me a great hall. We got a hallway and a foyer. A hallway here isn't terrible, but I'm not gonna lie, I think I spin my 2 dice here to roll for a great hall instead of doing this, because we need this path to go left and right for the rest of the house. Like, it's gotta show up. If we don't get a great hall here, we are gonna be hurting. Okay, we didn't get a great hall, we got a passageway, which serves the same purpose, just with no bonus loot. And no antechamber doors. Let's go with passageway. Passageway does good for us. Next, we're going to come over here. We got a bedroom closet that's actually kind of great. There's an extra dice in here. You love to see it. We go passage next. This is another dead-end spot. We have 2 dice for it. Now, here's what I hate. I was going to say, what if we get the secret passage? I think we hold off and try to get secret passage literally anywhere else. I think secret passage would be way better in other locations. I think we re-roll here. We got a solarium. Honestly, works out great. Solarium does good for me. Now we could work towards maybe getting like a vault. So I will take my solarium here. We got a rock. Oh, the key's underneath the bench. Okay. I was like, where is it? Now, here we still want like a great hall, so I'll wait a second. Another passageway here, or a commissary here. I don't think we can re-roll here. A passageway here is not bad. It's really not. But there's better spots for it. I think we should just take it anyways. I was kind of hoping like passageway or great hall right there would have been nice. I think we just have to take the passageway. This gives us it gives us the West Wing hall, and we can get like a West Wing hallway and do a dead end. Okay, we really do have to pay close attention here. I think this is where we draft at this point. No, we don't draft up here, because if we get our oh shit, what's it called? If we get a secret passage, we don't want it to be facing north. We want it to be facing this direction. So we're not going to draft up. How many do we have right now out of dead end rooms? We have 11 total. We have 13. We could do 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. No, we couldn't do 20 from there. Is it still... I don't think this works, actually. Because we would have to go here, and then we would have... These 3 could be dead ends, but this can't, because we didn't get any antechamber door open. So it would have to be... dead end... Yeah, we'd have to have access to the antechamber to get a dead end in there. I don't think we can do it then. I don't think the outer observatory is going to count. With S-Pass? What is S-Pass? Yeah, I'll need doors to get to the corners in the first place. We're still going to practice, though. Like, we're still going to play it through, regardless. Oh, secret passage. I see what you're saying. Secret passage would be nice. Let's see what we get here. A furnace. Interesting. I'm just trying to think, like, the different routes we could take. I think we do re-roll here? Yeah, the red... If we take furnace, we'd be toast. I think we have to redraw here. We did get secret passage. But does that... Wouldn't vegetable be better? If we take secret passage here, hold on, let's play this out. If we take secret passage here, then this could be a dead end. If we take secret passage here, it counts as a dead end. Den gives us our dice, which I like a lot. Den gives us the chance to get a dead end here, and here, and here. We can get 3 if we take the den. If we take secret passage, the most we could get is 3 with 3 wasted spaces. So I think we do our den, and I'm not gonna lie. Oh, we can't rotate? Oh, because we re-rolled. We can't rotate. Ugh. I think we take the den here for the dice. That makes the most sense to me. And secret passage here would screw us. I think, in that case, then we have to take the vegetable, right? Because the vegetable is the only way we can have a chance. Hold on, we have 13, right? 13 dead ends, 14, 15, 16. Secret passage would be 17. And then we could get something here. And then 18 and 19. I don't think it's possible to get 20 anymore. It's got to be the vegetable. We can't take secret passage. I'm sorry, we can't take Den. Den doesn't do anything for us. Den would actually just lose it like instantly. In vegetable we trust. Now, do you guys think we just go ahead and draft this room right here? What do you guys think? Should we just draft this one? We probably should just draft this one up now. Let's just draft this one up. Or, yeah, let's just draft it. We don't even have dice. This is risky because there's no dice, but I'm probably going to get a hallway here, which would be toast. Yeah, this sucks. That's not good. It's better to drop the aquarium here. It's better to just drop the aquarium and get it out of here. Or the dark room. We could dump the dark room so we don't have to worry about it. May as well never punished. I think we dump the dark room and just get rid of it. Even if we can't win, we're still practicing like we can win. Because we still need to like optimize our drafting here to make sure we've got it under lock. Yeah, the rerolls from the stars or getting like an early tomb could be nice. I will dump the dark room just to get rid of it. And then we'll come up here. Old antechamber. We got a locksmith. I'll take a special key. Maybe we could do something cool with that. We got a silver key. Interesting. We should probably just take the hallway. Well, thank you for joining us, Chris. Should probably just take the hallway. Oh, wait. Well, I guess we could just take a casino. We're not getting the levers to the antechamber. So casino makes more sense. Pick up my coins. Maybe we can get to 100 coins if we just get like the vault up here or something. Special key? No, just use a regular key here. This would be cool if it was a vault. We got a laundry room and a wine cellar. Notice how we got 3 gold rooms all right next to each other? What's up with that? That's kind of strange. It would probably be better to take the... Wouldn't it be better to take the laundry room so we could try to get over 100 coins? The wine cellar is only going to have gems in it. Let's take our laundry here and see what we're looking at. All of my gems with all of my coins. Not what I'm looking for. We'll exchange all of your keys. All of your keys with all of your coins. That's not what I want. Yeah. Not good enough. I think we'll just gamble. You know what? Let's try to gamble in the machine a little bit. What is our gambling? 20 or 100? Let's try to play for a little bit to get to 100, just to see if we can. We'll do some minor gambling here. As long as we're above 25. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Give me a... Damn it. I feel like the best way to win is just get clovers. I'm not even touching that shit. Snake? Snake? Or we'll cash out. Snake with a net? Give me a net. Give me a net. Oh, we don't have enough. Give me a snake. Yes, we love snakes. Give me another snake. Alright. I guess we should just wait in case we do randomly obtain a vault. We do have steps to get back over here if we need it. Now we need a secret... No, we don't need a secret passageway. What do we even need here? We need a Great Hall? I mean, I guess we're taking the Great Hall here. That makes the most sense to me. We lockpicked it. We lockpicked that one. Alright, let's use regular keys now. I'm just spinning my keys, because why not? I'm at this point, we should just open the Great Hall. I just feel the need to open it all the time. I don't think you... Can you get dice from in here? I don't think I've ever seen dice inside the Great Hall before. You know, come to thinking of it, getting the weight room would have made more sense now. Should we? No, we should just do... Well, here's the thing. I mean, we know it's not possible to win at this point. We have, what, 15? We can only get 17 tops? Unless we got a chamber of mirrors? Should we do a silver key and see if we get a chamber of mirrors? That wouldn't really help us. I'm just trying to, like, think it through. One of the prizes is 5 coins and 2 dice? Interesting. Let's use a silver key and see what we get. The weight room. Now that's interesting. If we take the weight room, we can get into the antechamber. Does getting into the antechamber do anything for us? It does, actually. we can get 3 more dead ends if we take the weight room. Rotate the conference room? But if we take the weight room, we could get 3 dead ends. Because we could go antechamber, then we could draft a secret passageway, and then get another dead end after the secret passageway, and then we could draft a dead end right here from the weight room. Which I want to practice. Now, here's the thing. We don't have enough steps to get back to our coat check, I think, if we do that. Because I don't think we can make it to our dining room. We would have 9 steps left, so we wouldn't be able to check anything for the day. So did anyone check our dead ends? What was our dead end count? Just to practice again. I want to see if we can just do it. I'm going to practice it. I may not even check an item, just because. We have 15, so we can only get 18 total. It's tempting. It's really tempting to see if it would have gone in our favor. But I don't think I should force it. There's no need to, you know? It'd be 16, 17, 18. Which is close. Very close. But not enough. Since we're still trying to complete this, what we'll do is we will do our conference room here. If room 46 counted, it would be 19. Yeah, I wish it counted. That'd be nice. We'll just stick with the conference room here. There's our master bedroom. And our dorm. I would say this was a pretty solid attempt. I can't be mad about how this turned out. If we'd have gone weight room, we actually would have survived. Maybe. And there's our vault. It was close. We were really close with it. Oh, man. Alright. Let's take our vault and go back and gamble. Maybe we get rewarded with something. So we did manage to hit 17 on a non-optimized day for it. That's pretty good. And then we can also pick up our allowance token in here. 17 is not bad for our first attempt without really looking too much at it. Roulette wheel has 1 win and 8 losses. Is it really that bad? Like the rewards? Alright, roulette, let's go. I'm gonna watch it this time. Give me 2 free spins. You know you want to. Oh, we got fucking nothing again. Now we have 1 win and 9 losses. Oh my god, that's crazy. Does not pay out for us. Now we need to go back down. 1 win, 9 losses. Now we need to go back to our coat check. So we gotta go, which way is back? Hallway. Okay, boudoir, showroom, all the way back this way. And I'm thinking we coat check the compass again. That seems like it's gonna be really good to have. We did get the moon pendant. Is there anything we can craft? We could make a detector shovel. Doesn't really... Can we make a dowsing rod? We could make a dowsing rod. Yeah, why don't we make a dowsing rod? That makes a lot of sense. What else could we make? Anything? Nope, nothing else we can make. Well, we could make the pick sound amplifier. Let's do it. Alright, now we're good. Okay, so, let's come back out here. Hopefully we get the emerald bracelet. That would be the ideal thing. Or, do we just check the emerald bracelet? I think we check the ornate compass over the bracelet. I feel like rotating rooms is more important than having gems to spend. We usually find a good way, and here's the other thing too. If we get an observatory, that's automatically 10 gems for us. So let's check our ornate compass, and what have we got that we can pull from? Our scepter is on purple rooms. I am okay with ending in a purple room. However, this is what I'm thinking. We end in a bunk room, and then tomorrow we could draft a bunk room outside, and it counts as 2 extra dead ends outside. Am I correct in that statement? Does the outer room count as a dead end? And does the bunk room still count as 2 dead ends outside? Oh, but it won't be duplicated, so there's no need to do that. What if we did something like Ladyship's Chamber outside? We won't get 2 bunk rooms, though, right? If we draft it outside? Lose the scepter? Not a good idea to start with dead ends in the pool? I mean, it's fine, though. You can also wait to draft the bunk room inside and then go outside? Okay, you're right. That's it. I'm sticking with bunk room. You're right, because if we draft it inside, we can still get it outside. Is that also correct? Or does it remove it from the inside drafting pool? I honestly don't remember. I feel like I had this conversation with someone at one point, and I just don't remember what the answer was. It removes it from the inside drafting pool? Okay. In that case, I'm thinking... How am I thinking about doing this? What room do we want to put outside? If we set it to purple, we keep our scepter, which still helps us out, because a lot of purple rooms are dead ends. And we could navigate the beginning of the house carefully for that. The tomb? What help does the tomb provide? Honestly, shelter wouldn't be bad either. The schoolhouse could be funny. Probably not worth it. Clock tower outside? You know, we still haven't done that one yet. We did say we wanted to put our clock tower outside. But for the sake of the dead-end challenge, I'm wondering if we should do that or something else. We could also start the day with dice by putting the boudoir outside. Looks like the outer room dead ends do count. Okay. Well, even if they do count, it's something that we want to get early on. I'm honestly thinking the Ladyship's Chamber. Genuinely. I'm thinking about dumping that outside. Hovel, and you don't have to worry about gems? That's true. But then we have to worry about steps. I'm not gonna lie. I could save myself the anguish of trying to draft down. Because here's the thing about drafting down. You have to guaranteed give up a spot that could have been a dead end to draft down for the chance for the Ladyship's Chamber. Even though we did just make it common. You have to force 3 doors to get Ladyship's Chamber. So I'm gonna go put that outside. Genuinely. It keeps us with our scepter, which I'm okay with, being on purple. It also... There's no effect from staying in the Ladyship's Chamber as well that's like good or bad. It's just the room. Plus, I can get a good chance of getting like a good item out of it tomorrow. We'll see. We'll call it a day right here. Let's see what the name of our home is going to be this time. The Garden Shopping Center of the Dead. Yeah, that made sense. 5 green rooms, 6 shop rooms, 17 dead-end rooms. 45 rooms in total. We made it to rank 9. We took 115 steps, and we found 16 items, and our outer room was the observatory. Would have been at 18 dead rooms, or dead-end rooms if we had one outside. But I'd say this went really well. Like, for our first shot, I'm pretty pleased with how this turned out. But yeah, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one. See ya! We'll do a quick peek for you guys, because the stream viewers get to go through a quick peek before we swap over to Balatro. Understandable, Jafar. Thank you for joining us. Have a good one. Let's go ahead and let's go see out here. We're starting with 7 keys because of the clock tower. That's nice. We won nothing in the casino. Delusional. 1 win, 9 losses in the casino. Overall total. No. Alright, let's take Ladyship's Chamber. We kept our shoes and the dowsing rod and our scepter for purple. Gave us a magnifying glass. Okay. I also just wanted to see it out here. It's just dark, but that's fine. You don't even think about it. We probably... I wonder if the same item's gonna spawn in here tomorrow. I didn't even think about that. Alright, well, let me throw this up. The harp music is nice. Let's throw on some Balatro. Oh, excuse me. Yawn, yawn, yawn. Let's throw up some Balatro. Magnifying glass and my ladyship's chamber. Opportunity to refill your Baja Blast. That's the same shame, Sunshine. Drained your mobile data too much. Well, you get to hang out with us for a little bit. Do I stream every day? As of right now, I try to stream Monday through Friday. Or Monday through Saturday. That is the goal. I've been pretty consistent with it, but I'm trying new scheduled stream hours, and it seems to be working, but we shall see how it goes. So with that, we're going to jump into our Balatro gameplay here. Have a good one, Nevo. Thanks for joining us. Alright, everybody, and welcome back for another episode of Balatro. We just finished up some challenge run attempts on blueprints, so why don't we try to do a challenge in Balatro today? The rich get richer. Chips cannot exceed the current dollar amount. Start with $100 and you have money tree and seed money. There are no restrictions and your deck is a regular deck. But chips cannot exceed your current amount of money. Okay, let's try it. Let's see how well we do. We need to get money as much as possible. That's the goal. If we play a pair of 3s, that wins it. Right? Oh, no, it doesn't. We still need to get 300. Thanks for joining us, Tinner. I'm gonna fish for a flush. Because we have a decent hand on us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this flush is... No, that's not 300 points. It's like 290. It's 292. Fine, I'll play a pair. Ask me if I care. I lost $1. Alright, that's some good interest. The egg and the clearance sale. Okay, that's a pretty cool start. I will be buying the egg. I will probably not buy popcorn. Popcorn doesn't really work for me. I will try a buffoon pack, though. Plus 2 chips for every $1 you have? That's actually really funny. I'm doing it. That's really funny. That egg looks evil again? No, this is a regular egg. Thank you, Dash. I appreciate it. I will skip for a holographic Joker. And have a good night as well. We could play literally anything and win. So I'm not worried about... Well, I guess we should try to save as many hands as possible. Every little bit does count. I say as I don't care about it. Because I thought about it and I was like, it's going to be $1 for a hand. And we're already maxing out our interest, so $1 doesn't really make that much of a difference. A 2-pair Mad Joker? I'll take it, and it's free. All shop cards are 50% off. I will also take that. Liquidation's kind of crazy. We're doing a challenge run, Alexis. Two common Jokers? I'd rather play it out and get money. Because we just need a lot of money now. Honestly, 2-pair will send us into the stratosphere. Like, how many points would this 2-pair have been? We've maxed it out, so it's already 2,000 points. Do I know of the last campfire? I saw your comment about it on YouTube, and I did look it up, and it looks pretty fun. And it looks like something that's my playstyle. So I will take a look at it, but unfortunately, it's going to be a little while before I actually get into it. Just because I have a lot of games lined up right now. A free rare Joker? Is that worth the... Yeah, it's not. I don't think we need a rare Joker with what we have. We need to increase our money as much as possible. Any 2-pair wins it for us right now by a lot. So much money. Just keep leveling that up. Ooh, Banner works pretty well too. Luchador and Banner, give them to me. All Spade cards are debuffed. Not necessary to use you yet. In fact, we could play this and still win it, I believe. Yep, easily. A multiplier would be quite nice at this point. I have... Yeah, so I'll show you real quick, Alexis. We have Money Tree and Seed Money, and then we also have Liquidation and Clearance Sale. Is this, like, scripted? Is this seed guaranteed for this challenge run to have Liquidation and Clearance Sale, or was that just insanely lucky? Ooh, I would honestly take Hieroglyph. It doesn't seem like a bad idea. It's just 3 extra chances of getting a lot more money. Converts them all to a single rank? You're all pretty low, -1 hand size. I'm gonna risk it. Give me something cool. Oh, Queens? Hell yeah. All right, we're taking Smiley Face then. How about Banner disappears, because we have more than enough chips for Bull. And we take you for Mult. Now we just need a Mult multiplier, and I will be buying Hieroglyph. It pays for itself, even though it's minus a hand. Ooh. $40? That's better than actually playing, even though it doesn't help us with egg value. A free Mega Standard pack? Don't care. Play you? Actually, you'll just win with a pair, right? Yeah, easily. It would have been an extra 10 molt if it was a 2-pair. Ooh, but now it's more interesting. Because we could sell our egg. Well, let's do this first. Add a red seal to a card in your hand. Ooh, I like the idea of blue seal on literally any one of our queens. We're so likely to draw queens. Oh yeah, Bootstrap would be nice. I would be curious to see what the narrator sounds like. But thank you for joining us, Lost. Or Soul. Or Lost Soul. Thanks for joining us, Soul. I think we sell the egg voucher now and we take the half Joker. This is, like, in the grand scheme of things, this scaling is so little compared to what we have. I'd rather take half Joker and play pairs. I can actually spend $2 for an Arcana pack and not get punished. The Hermit is a better upgrade than anything else. because it gives us the chance to get more chips. We should fish for... We should fish for our queen each time. See if we get it. We did not. Let's play a pair of 8s. We could still fish for 2 pairs. It's probably in our best interest to do so. Mime? Don't think you're doing anything for me. Hierophant? Hierophant's actually useless with Bull being here. Bull is plus 600 chips. Yeah, Hierophant's useless. It's not even worth spending $1 on. Planet cards appear more often? I would like that. And I will take both of these packs. Empress, Molt is huge. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune's pretty good too. Careful with the boss, it zeroes your money. That's why we're hanging on to Luchador. Honestly, give me a queen and a jack. No, give me a queen and a king. Make a Molt. Now here's the question. Do we go with half Joker or do we go with Mad Joker? We definitely go with half Joker and play off of it. 2 planet cards or double your money, double my money. We definitely play off of half Joker because you require us to play 4 cards, which is harder than playing a pair. We could play 3 of a kind or a pair with you. And you're only 20 Molt and you're 20 Molt with no conditions. Free Mega Buffoon pack? Oh, a Polychrome tag. We will be skipping for that one. No repeat hand types this round. That's perfectly fine. So, let me just play this pair and win it. Like, easily. It's 25 whole doll hairs. 3 of a kind. 2 pair? Nah, we're not going that path. We just talked about that. If you could give me Mercury, though, there's Mercury. We do want to start leveling up our pair. Oh, and we forgot to fish for our queen. Made a mistake there. Devil card, a random Joker, or the Magician. You know what? Give me some lucky cards. Extra money doesn't hurt us. Now, we skip this one. And no repeat types. No repeat hand types. Now, we already have a 2 pair, which is objectively better than a pair. It's not, actually. It's equal. A 2 pair and a pair is the same right now. So what we should do is keep a pair of 10s that will win it, and search for our queen that has her buff. Okay, now we can keep a pair of queens and discard everything else. We did not get it, so we shall play our pair of queens and see what happens. Don't quote me on that. No, not fair. Not the things I said. Being held accountable. Holy shit, that's so funny. Mr. Bones is a Polychrome. Okay, well, what are we getting rid of? Luchador stays. Half Joker stays. Mad Joker goes. Mr. Bones comes in, and now we're living the high life. He's so beautiful when he's Polychrome. Level up Mercury. We got pair to level 3. I think we're going to win just off of this alone. There's Mercury to level 4. We're golden. What have we got to worry about? Decreases level of played poker hand. Negative Joker? I'll take a negative Joker. I'll skip some money for that. We need to fish out for our queen. I'm not playing 3 of a kind. I want to fish out for our queen that has her enhancement. We did not get her. Crazy Joker? I mean, I'm tempted to just sell you for the $2. I'm not playing a straight. The $2 is actually just better. It's like a free Arcana pack. I'll take Mercury and level it up. And then honestly, give me a Pluto. You're giving me 770 chips for bull? That's really funny. Ooh. $2 is $2. Let's level up high card again. I'm okay with that. Actually, we should start hanging on to planet cards we don't want, so then we can draw them anyways. Does a single king high card win it for us? I think it does at this point. Oh yeah, final boss could be to sell a card. Well, we still have Luchador as well, but I see what you mean. We got it! Okay, well now we just want to play a pair. Oh, shit. We can't win with a pair without it going down for it to go up. Well, you know what then? We should play a pair and get a chance at getting an extra $20 out of it, and then win it, and then pair will just level back up again. Oh, I forgot to use it. I thought I clicked it before I got to the shop. My bad. I'll take some tarot cards again. It's crazy when you have unlimited money how easy things get. Cards drawn face down after each hand played. Don't care. Now we just basically play out a pair every single time we get the chance. She didn't show up. Where's my queen? Alright, 24,000 for a pair of queens. Not bad. And it's only gonna go up. Money, unlimited money, but no money. Life is pain either way. All I know is suffering. Lover's strength. Ooh, we can make another queen. 2 tarot cards or double my money. Double my money just gives me more chips from bull. Got 2 queens again. Already set from the get-go, and there she is. Now let's play our pair of queens and level it up again. I'm actually going to use it this time before clicking away, because now we could maybe draw Mercury in the store. 4 of a kind? Not likely to happen. I'd love to never have to worry about bills and groceries. That would make life fantastic. I would love that. Single pair wins it. There she is. It's going well for us. This challenge run's looking like it's headed in our favor right now. To be fair, I don't think this is a very difficult challenge one. Onyx, not happening. Tarot cards, 4 times more likely in the shop? Fuck it, let's do it. I love pair builds. Making me happy. We've also leveled up 3 of a kind, which would do kind of wonders for us as well. Empress, interesting. Currently $8, double our money, double our money. All heart cards are debuffed. I do not care. Let's fish out here for some more pairs. We did get the queens, which is better than playing the aces. We didn't get our girl, though. 30,000 is what we're looking at right now. Not bad for one hand. I will buy you. I will buy you. You first, then the Spectral Pack. Wheel of Fortune, I'm kind of tempted to do it. Let's do it. Hey, we got... Oh, it's foil. Shit, that's useless. We could add Molt Kings to our hand. I think I'm going to add Molt Kings to our hand. That seems like a good idea. Don't care about a free rare Joker. You can't tempt me. Okay, well that's a lot going on here. You go, you, and you go. We didn't get her. Four of a kind, not likely. I meant not likely as in, like, we're not likely to play it. Full House, Hallucination, not happening. Arcana, you know what? We'll take them both. A very simple run so far. Like, I haven't really had to think about it. This run's kind of on autopilot. You get tempted all the time, though. It is hard to fight the temptations. Someone should hit me with some kind of anecdote, some kind of story you have. Come on, game. Give me my queen. Where is she? She's not here. I forgot to trigger half Joker. That's my bad. There she is, though. I think we'll be okay if we draw a king or jack. This is still a pair. My mistake was not triggering half Joker on the first one. I accidentally put down a fourth card without thinking about it. My bad. Hologram? We're not really adding cards. -1 Annie? I don't think we need to do that. That seems a little overkill at this point. Some deep lore about temptation. Temptation? I was tempted once. Familiar. Destroy one random card in your hand. Oh wait, you know what? I forgot to do something. I know it's a little late into our run, but I am going to open up my Twitch and change it over to Balatro. Because I forgot to do that. Okay. We have succeeded in changing it. I don't have any lore about temptation. I gotta be honest, I don't really get tempted by much of anything. Let's add 3 enhanced random face cards. Beautiful. I think we just play through it here. All face cards are debuffed. See, that's where Luchador comes in handy. Yeah, what's crazy is Twitch also, like, unironically gets mad at you if you don't change it. Not that I, like, have to run into that issue, but I do think it's funny that, like, Twitch would be upset with me if my streams weren't, like, labeled correctly. It gets worse off if you're, like, if you put yourself on just chatting and then you play a game for several hours. I get that. Like, that's when they would care, but it's still funny to me. Alright, this is a jumbo. We're bound to find a Mercury in here. And then we get another Mercury. Another Mercury, maybe? Can we get a third one? We did get another one. Yeah, Twitch has just been real annoying to use for the most part. We drop a pair of queens, huh? Can we get 52,000 points with a pair of queens? Probably not. Let's see. What does a pair of queens get me at this point in the run? Probably like 40,000 points. Okay, yeah, that's looking correct. Then a pair of kings that are double molt gives me 47,000. That's with a lot of pair upgrades. So we still got to be on the lookout for this. Oh, well, what do you know? Holy shit. Okay, we win. What are we what are we selling? I mean, I guess we just get rid of Smiley Face and we just play Bootstraps. That's so funny. Oh god, that's hilarious. It's 250 molt. Oh man. Two random tarot cards, I'll take it. Wheel of Fortune? We don't care about this, but Wheel of Fortune, do something funny. Aw, that wasn't funny. A blue seal polychrome 4? Let's do it. Yeah, the Bootstrap Bull. Well, now this is gonna be real easy to play any hand. I'm gonna play a non-scoring pair. Well, you know what? Let's discard them all. And play a non-scoring pair of kings. 264,000. It's just gonna keep going up. And we level up pair again. Oh, what do you know? Director's Cut. And we still have Mr. Bones. Give me a Mega Arcana. 2 cards into Mult cards? A Joker. Or turn... Honestly, give me 2 Mults. Honestly, give me 2 8s as Mults. And then turn them into 9s? This is kind of funny. We could start playing a stone card with our hands. All cards debuffed until 1 Joker sold. We have reroll the boss blind, we also have Luchador, and we have Crazy Joker to sell. You know what? Give me a polychrome base Joker, because it's funny to me. And let's see what we get. Draw my other queen, please. My pretty queen. This is like one of the highest scoring hands we could play. Is this set of queens right here. $297,000? That's pretty solid. With another 26 doll hairs. Let's see what kind of Joker we got. Wrathful Joker. It's definitely better than Half Joker. Queen is being elusive again. You could just give me Mercury again, please. And a Buffoon pack. Whoops, I failed to unpause my YouTube episode. I thought I unpaused it earlier, but I guess I didn't. So, real quick, in case anyone's wondering how we just flew through this so quickly, what happened is we got Bootstraps, which is 2 molt for every $5 you have. So that's 262 molt. And then our bull is currently giving us 1,300 chips, but it's capped out at 657 because that's our current stipulation. And then we just picked up Wrathful Joker, but we're about to fight the boss for our final hand, so I do apologize that there's going to be a massive jump in this, which is rather unfortunate, but that's my bad. I would rather sell Luchador over Crazy Joker. It's funny because even with the debuffed cards, we would still win instantly. I'm not even gonna sell Luchador. What's the point? we would just win anyways, right? Yeah, we still get 400,000 points. I'm gonna play this a little bit into endless mode here. Let's see if we can get something cool with this. Maybe we find some sort of crazy thing that helps us out. None of these are cool. Give me Jupiter. Alright, let's take our Jumbo Celestial pack. Wow. Nothing in this one either. Let's play 3 of a kind. Free stuff? Don't care. Cards previously played this Annie are debuffed. We're playing pairs, so I think we're fine. Fish for our 4 or our queen. We did not get it. Stock Joker? I don't know which one that one is. I know you said you forgot the name, but I'm just not really thinking about which one it is. That was 440,000 still. We've got to figure something out, though, for this to really pop off. That's crazy. Okay. I think we sell Luchador and take Invisible Joker. And we hope it triggers on Bootstraps, or Mr. Bones, or Wrathful Joker. I'll buy you. I will sell Luchador. I will buy Invisible Joker. Luchador did us a good service. A death card. Turn a 5 into a king. Doesn't seem like a bad idea. Now, 2 cards into lucky cards. Make 2 7s lucky cards. Spectral pack. Let's see what we got. Deja Vu. A red seal. Adds negative to a random joker. -1 hand size. Add a blue seal to 1 card in your hand. Honestly, the blue seal seems pretty important, but what if we get negative on one of our jokers, and then we get a spot for an extra joker? Let's do it. Let's do it for fun, because we've already won. Hey, it put it on Bootstraps. That couldn't have been better, because we were never getting rid of Bootstraps. It's here to stay forever. Luchador was just there for moral support. He was helping us out the whole time. We will win by playing these kings. So I'm still gonna fish for our other... Didn't get it, so just play the kings. Oh, it can remove the negative from a copy. Ew, if it creates Crazy Joker, I'm gonna be sad. I will take a standard pack. Give me something fancy. None of these are fancy, but a glass card is fun. Steel card, also fun. Put it on a queen. Well, what do you know? We could just win it right now with... Let's do it. Sell Crazy Joker first? That's a good point. We probably should. And we get a Mercury. Alright, let's cash out. Alright, what are we looking at here? 1 hand size? Beautiful. Take it first. Now, we have a Sun card and a 4 of a kind and the Wheel of Fortune. I think you're right. I think we sell Crazy Joker because there's no reason for it to be here. Then we take Invisible Joker and we sell it. And it gave us Bull, which sucks. It's useless. Because it will Bull will always be double the amount that it can give us regardless. So we should just sell it. Then let's buy Wheel of Fortune. I should have taken that Joker that's molt every time you add a card to your deck. That would have been smart. This will give me $30. That's probably better than anything else I could get. You go. I need all of you to get out of here. Go on, get. Damn it. Okay, well, let's play it like this. You pair first. 567,000. Looks like we may not be making it very far. I just don't know what we could get that really sends this over. Oh, Blueprint's kind of funny. I forgot about Blueprint. Okay. Well, we're taking it. And it's gonna copy Bootstraps for sure. We can't even use Polychrome, or we can't even use Wheel of Fortune, because every one of our jokers is enhanced. The Fool gives me Mercury. Alright, here. Turn a queen into a glass card. That's a good start. Hermit, honestly? Give me the Fool card? No, give me Hierophant. Or, I'm sorry, give me Hermit. Then use the Fool card to give me Hermit. Because getting chips is actually better for us than anything else right now. A Molt Queen, I'll take her. Base chips and Molt are halved? I don't think that matters to me. What happens if I just play a pair of aces? That's 1.2 million off a pair of aces. Spades are also just better for us, but I have nothing to do with them. We could still take another joker. That's the other crazy part. This is ridiculous. We should start turning everything into spades if we can. Because we just get more mult out of it because of Wrathful Joker, which means they should be played like this. There's a Mercury, go ahead and use it. The Stone card? Sure. Oh, I forgot to use my spades. Oh well. 3 hand size? We gotta get 7 million. Can we get 7 million? Is that possible? Get rid of you in my hand. I don't want you here. This is what I wanted. And I would like to... We still have another Joker spot we can get. I would like to play... you guys as spades. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, I don't think we're going to win it here. We didn't have any multipliers, so Mr. Bones is going to go. Which sucks. That's all we can do. We're already within 25% of it, I think. Or will be, once we play our hands. Let's just play it and get it over with. Mr. Bones is gone. Buddy, I appreciated having you here. And we still get Mercury out of it. It still counts as a completed hand. That's funny. Now we got 2 Joker spots. Can we do anything with it? No. We'd have to spend a lot of money here, but... it's the only way. We gotta get some kind of Joker, so I think it's time to start rolling for something. Honestly, give me the Hermit card. It's the best way we could do. No multiplier is brutal. A Fool gives me the Hermit. Buy and use. Give me the Hermit. You're not very helpful. I mean, you're better than nothing. It's not. I mean, there's a hermit card. There's another hermit card. Is this still profitable? Re-rolling at 10 apiece for hermit cards? What are we even doing at this point? I don't think this is going to work in our favor. Ooh! No, but Photograph's not going to do anything for me. I think we still made more money than we started with in that endeavor. Unironically. Alright, give me 2 queens that are glass cards with photograph with all of this hullabaloo. Yeah, we're toast. The only other thing I could think of is if we did blueprint triggering twice for the molt, but there's no way. At 354 molt is better than it triggering twice, right? If I had to guess. Let's see what it would do. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, it's significantly less. Alright, well it was a good run while it lasted. There's nothing that we could pull that would save us. We'll go out with 2 kings. The king's on top. I mean, still, though, this was a challenge run, and it was still really fun to begin with. Alright, well, we did complete our challenge run, so let's go back to the main menu. And like I said, I do apologize to the YouTube viewers there. I did not mean to skip a massive part of the video. That was an accident. But our challenge should be complete now, right? Start new challenge? Yeah, the rich get richer. All knocked out. Look at that. Beautiful. Alrighty, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one. See ya! Alright, what time are we looking at? 3? I was thinking about doing another episode of Blueprints right now, but I actually have some things I kind of need to take care of. Let me check on something real quick before I just dip out of here. I've got a lot of planning I've got to do for some stuff this week, so let me double check and see. I think I'm gonna have to call it here for today, unfortunately. Normally, I would be streaming for another probably hour and a half to 2 hours, but unfortunately today I've got some stuff I've got to take care of. Don't worry, the blue memos will get placed in order. But unfortunately, I do have to dip out for today. It still has been a 2.5 hour stream, so a little shorter than normal. I do apologize for that. But sometimes personal matters take over, and I can't just push them to the side. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening, and I appreciate you joining in today. It's bedtime for you, Kamakiku? Nice. Go get some rest. Yeah, yesterday was an 8-hour one. It took a lot out of me. Honestly, a lot of this is things I wanted to get done yesterday, but I did not because I streamed after dinner. So now I'm like, okay, I really need to do them today. Checked in to say congrats on finishing Blueprints. Hopefully they'll add a cutscene. They are looking to do that. That's what I'm hoping for. Thank you, Corgi. Alrighty, well, hey, you guys enjoy the rest of your evenings, your Tuesday evenings. I will see you guys tomorrow around the same time. It should be another 12:30 start. And hopefully we'll maintain this whole
this whole consistent YouTube schedule. I'm kind of liking this. Like I said, I know I can't fulfill it today, but I'm liking the new times so far, and I hope you guys are as well. But with that, you guys have a good one, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. See ya.